welcome back. Single motherhood can still be considered taboo, and many in our community look down on women that choose to raise children all on their own. But now, many women are actually choosing exactly that. It's called a single motherhood journey, and they're raising children by themselves. And I'm included in this conversation. So we really don't care what anybody thinks about it. And before we dive deep into this phenomenon, let's take a look at some of the statistics. According to a new Pew Research study, the United States has the world's highest rate of children living in single-parent households.
Oh, and who is out here gremlinizing every night in every major city and probably in the suburbs? Children raised by single parents, specifically women. But yes, let's go for more, child. Let's go for more. Come on, child.
23% of children under the age of 18 live with one parent and no other adults in their household. Now, many folks will tell you that being a parent is without question the hardest job in the world. So why in the world would anybody want to take on that journey by themselves? Well, my next guest has helped create a community of Black women taking on single motherhood together. Aisha.
She helped to create a group for single motherhood. Y'all, this is why I don't care. This is why I have no empathy. I have no sympathy, because if everything's going so great, then why is it such a high rate of poverty? But this is a woman that's helping the community. She's helping the community, okay? Creating more effeminate men. That's why we have community baby showers, if you recall, okay? And then we'll sit around, shout out to No Limits, and then say that they are disproportionately affected. But these are the college-educated people. I'm telling you, shout out to y'all that went to college, but listen, this dummy right here got an ABCD PhD as well. Another dummy. Let's go ahead and talk about the communities on single motherhood, because I'm about to be in that category. Oh, so she gonna do the being Mary Jane. If y'all ever saw that, we talked about it. Okay. She was so high. She is the epitome of being Mary Jane. So high and mighty, attitude all the way up to the sky. Couldn't hold on to a man. Oh, she was getting effed. Let's not get it twisted. Okay, but the man that she wanted, she couldn't get. She was nasty to most men. She was not nice to her family. The only person that put her in her place, child, I don't even remember who put her in her place. Talking about that show. This is who Eboni is. Had the best house, had the best cars, had the best clothes, had all the money in the world, and a effing loan. Not a LOANALONE, if I didn't say that right. Okay. Alone. She is the epitome of that story. Maybe they did it again about her, Eboni, and made that damn TV show. That's what's going on right now. But we want to sit up here and try to act like, oh, let's embrace it. Yes, we always want to embrace foolishness like this. And like Suki, not we, let me rephrase that, because I don't take this bullshit. We will, Black people that say the culture want to sit up here and talk about saying that this is normal, this is okay, we're going to embrace single motherhood, it's going to be the best thing ever because we don't need you ninjas. We don't need you ninjas. We don't need you crusty, dusty, rusty, musty, ashy, F ya. Okay, F ya. We can do it all by ourselves. Then these will be the people in the hot dog stand talking about no one helped. No one was protecting Black women. Whoo! Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck. But never forget SYCBM. SYCBM. Shout out to Glamorous D for the 2. Appreciate you, hun. He said Eboni K. Williams sounds like a deep fake. She's absolutely fake.
Jenkins is the co-founder of MOCA SMC, which stands for Single Mothers by Choice. After divorcing her college sweetheart,
I hate it here. We came up with an act. Anyway.
She still wanted to be a mother. An encouragement from her very religious stepmother led her to go into a path of IVF, and after several rounds, she is now the mother to 2 beautiful daughters. Aisha, thank you so much for joining me. I have to tell you, I am a full fan of their MOCA SMC podcast. I listen to every single episode, and I'm very, very grateful to the knowledge and information your work has brought to the community. Now, you were still fairly young when you made
what your information and your news has brought to the community. This is the person that's talking about the community doing better 2-3 months ago.
the decision to become a mother all on your own. Why was it important for you to make that decision at that point in your life?
Well, having gone the traditional route, the marriage, the carriage, the picket fence, and having to realize that you made a mistake. I got married at 24. I was divorced by 29. And I was looking down the barrel of never getting married again, never having children. And having been married once, I realized that I could survive never being married again, but I could.
Bars. Gentlemen, bars. They can survive without you. They don't need you. All right. Now they got a group club that they all gonna join. They're gonna take a bunch of single women's daggone money, and then they're gonna turn around and say, I need a GoFundMe because I'm getting evicted. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not right. It's not fair. Shout out to Vegas Scorpio. She said, on one hand, people are saying the gremlins are bad because they didn't have fathers in the house. So go out and make fatherless babies, right? Exactly. Complete and utter dummy, college-educated dumb BS, okay? I got married at 24 and then I was divorced at 29. So the F what? Oh, my goodness gracious. I can't with you colors. I've had enough. I really don't care. Anyway, shout out to Team Peterson in the house. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here, honey. He said I was in a meeting with AirPods, crying, listening. Shout out to your daytime meetings, your work meetings, listening to me and our foolishness over here. Love it. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Got one for you. Here we go.
Oh, Lord, nothing I did, nothing I tried, nothing I smoked, nothing I snorted, nothing I drank, no man I did, no one did me, nothing did me any good. Oh, Lord, even that the food I put in my mouth wouldn't help me, Lord.
Shout out to everybody. Please, can we get to 200 likes? I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Could not survive not having children, and especially not having children by my own will, right? I wanted to have children. It's different when you are, I can live life without children, but I really wanted to have children. I tried the marriage, it didn't work. So I'm looking straight down the barrel of doing things my way.
Yeah, you had to focus. Now, IVF, we know, is a very emotional journey, a very expensive journey. How were you supported throughout this process, Aisha?
So I come from a large family and I have tons of friends. And so my support village was filled with family, friends. My manager, some of my coworkers were brought into my village as well. So they supported me in that way as well.
Excellent. That's important. So
she encouraging this foolishness. Excellent. Great choice. Understood. When she was sitting up here talking to Iyanla, she wasn't this quote unquote nice. Okay. Not at all. She had all kind of stank for her.
Are 29-ish, maybe early 30s at best. And you know, this is what you're doing. You're going to pursue this single motherhood by choice thing. What's your very first step?
So I think, so the misnomer or the misconception is that a woman appears and she decides that, hey, I want to have a baby on my own. And that's not really the case. I think, as you know, it's a journey to even get to the point where you're going to have kids on your own. And so I played around with the idea for maybe 2-3 years. And I recall having a conversation with one of my girlfriends saying that, you know, I was about 32, 33.
Code for the sisterhood.
That I wanted to have a kid and I was not really dating anybody. And with this conversation with a friend who was a single mother by chance, she's just like, go and have a baby. And so that was almost like a light, gentle permission. I continued dating for a while and realized that my dating options were just kind of hit or miss. And so once I hit the realization that, hey, I'm looking at 35, your fertility starts to go down at 35, what am I going to do?
Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a damn minute. Now, when Kevin Samuels said it, they all had a fit. Oh my God, he don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what he's talking about. He don't like black women. Look at everything he's doing to black women. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Do y'all remember that? Oh my God, what's he talking about? He think he don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. We're fine. I could do it. We fine. I could do it. We could do it. We fine. We fine. We fine. Now all of a sudden this one want to say, oh, after 35, your fertility starts to change.
You cannot make this shit up.
Another win for Kevin Samuels. Again, may he continue to rest in peace. Right? Again, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. Okay. Shout out to Ripside 2. Thank you so much, honey. Said these new these new colors, man, danger zone divas. Yes, these colors, they off the hook. They are off the hook. I can't take it.
Use your common sense.
There's no more common sense. Okay. I just have come to the conclusion that there's no one, especially if you went and got an ABCD PhD, okay? No common sense whatsoever, I swear. Get old. Shout out to the sisses, child. Shout out to the sisses and Romel. Thank you so much, hon. Appreciate you.
So it was kind of getting to the do or die point for starting, because most people don't realize if they have fertility issues, that fibroids are a thing, endometriosis is a thing, until you actually start to try. And so my advice to younger people would be to get those numbers.
Oh, Lord. Now we giving advice to... we giving advice to the younger people. This sounds like Kiki. Go get yourself knocked up. Go get yourself knocked up. Yo, I'm speechless right now. I'm just speechless.
Numbers give you a ton of information so that you can make an informed decision. So once I knew that I was on my way, by the time you get to a fertility clinic and you start talking to doctors, you get those numbers and it's like a fire gets lit under your behind. I need to do this now. And so I did have a fibroid that I needed to get removed. And so when I was about 37, I got the fibroid removed. And then that's when I started trying. I tried in October using IUI. It did not work. My second try in November worked, and I had my first baby that following summer.
Amen. Listen, Aisha, I have a lot more that I want to unpack with you, so stay with us. And after the break, we want to discuss the organization that you helped create in order to provide support for other women like me that are on the same journey. That's next.
Good. Keep supporting each other. Keep supporting one another. That's what y'all should have been doing. Y'all start living together. When y'all get evicted, get together. Don't steal houses. Go afford your own house and live together and do the damn thing. Because we've seen that being a single mother has worked out so well. Now, granted, if people are doing it this way, they obviously have money. Okay, so that is not probably in question. Let's be real. People of a certain class are not going to go IVF because it is expensive, right? So obviously these, again, are the ABCDs, PhDs, dummies, all right? That's just sitting up here thinking, I don't need a man, I don't want a man. Oh, when it really is, you can't get one is what it really is, but they won't say that. I can just do it myself. I'm getting older now and fertility changes. Even when Kevin Samuel said it, I said, cha, he don't know what he's talking about. But now I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge and act like I said this and thought of this on my own. So I'm going to go ahead and take charge and I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do something about it. Go right ahead. We do not care. We don't want to hear sugar and iced tea about none of it from none of them, about no way, no how, nada.
Black women in particular, choosing this path is not easy because of what society tells you you can do.
We're back with even more on our conversation about navigating single motherhood by choice. Listen, we're learning that more and more Black women are choosing this path, and they're not listening to what society or critics have to say about it. Still with me is Aisha Jenkins. She's the co-founder of MOCA SMCs, Single Mothers by Choice. Aisha, let me ask you how you plan to talk to your two daughters about your decision to pursue motherhood by choice solo when they do eventually, of course, ask you about their father or what went into your decision making.
Well, I love that question because I think most people think that the conversation starts about 9 or 10. The conversation actually starts when the kids are in preschool because these little kids do talk. They notice who comes to pick up, who comes to drop off each of their friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you do realize. Oh, so you do realize, but you just don't care. Just let them all go to the daddy-daughter dances. When you join Girl Scouts and they have particular events where it's the father and the daughter. Shout out to us, okay? When you go to school and you have Father's Day and all the young ladies, your little girls have their Father's Day for their lunch with their fathers and things of that nature. You know, they are sprinkled in there sometimes, okay? So it is nice that when you see all the others with their fathers, particularly the white people, because y'all want to talk about the oppressors, but then you want to be with the oppressors and then you want to complain about the oppressors. But let's be real right now, okay? Not all, but enough. They there. They gonna be there. They gonna be part of it. Okay. I've been there. I've synced it. Okay. But no, don't be thinking about that. Don't be worried about that, child. You just gonna do it on your own and you gonna show up and make the kid be embarrassed. Who cares? It's all about you. It's all about you. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all some selfish biatches at all times. And these are the smart ones, allegedly. Okay. I can't take it. Shout out to Reality Checks in the building. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support, honey. Said, tell me that monkey scene isn't the night. The Ebony K. Williams collected her 2 vials of C-Man. It probably is. Listen, you can't make sense of things that just don't make sense, except for people that have no sense will make sense of things that don't make sense, if that makes sense. Okay. And that's what they've been doing. That's what they're going to continue to do. And you know what this does, y'all? Honestly, this is how I got to look at it. This allows us to have content for days, years, months. All right. Long as they acting foolish, I'm going to be here on YouTube, child. I'll be right here on this YouTube and we're going to be sitting up here still talking about this foolishness because that's what it is. This is what they be doing.
And so in the Single Mother by Choice community, we start having that conversation more to practice at a very early age. It starts to become more concrete for the kids. My youngest is now 3, and she's starting to ask me those questions like, Mommy, tell me about when I was in your belly, and they love their conception stories. And so we start talking in more concrete terms. When they're about 3 or 4, my oldest is now about to be 9, and she's starting to make the connections between genes and ancestry and skin tone differences and hair texture differences. And so I would say you start right around 2, and the conversation is just an ongoing conversation where you get more and more concrete about where they came from, their genetic history, and you start really laying the bricks for the foundation of their identity.
So, of course, there's going to be the peanut gallery and critics that are going to say that,
Oh, so she's calling us names. You heard that, right? Oh, there's going to be the peanut gallery. Oh, yeah, you're great, Ebony. You're great. So, that's that side. That's that side. You got to get that side dig in there. Girl, don't think that we don't recognize. That's another reason why we're going to continue on, because you be lying. You be lying, talking about you care about the community. You don't care about the community nor the community. You care about yourself. But women who want to be pain in the ass, debaucherous, don't want to follow the rules, want to be a victim. Let's make sure we start continuing to say that. Want to be a victim will sit up here and go along with this and say, yeah, I can do it. And when you show up on TV, and it ain't going to be Ebony, okay? It ain't going to, I don't know who this other woman is. It's not going to be Ebony showing up on TV whining and complaining. We already know that. But for you dummies that's going to follow this dummy and go this route, not that you haven't already been doing it, and then turn around and sit around here trying to talk about no one's protecting you, protect your damn self. Shout out to my girl Jay Hart with the 2. She says, these type of women claim Sukihana as their hero. She probably does, honestly. She probably does, honestly, meaning Ebony. I would think that she wouldn't, but golly, who knew that she would come through and say this mess?
Use your common sense.
These people don't have common sense. I'm telling you, people that go to college forever have no common sense whatsoever. That's why I know I ain't missed nothing by continuing to go at all, or I'd be a dummy today, okay? Shout out to Blade Daywalker with another 5. Thank you so much, honey. Says they already having babies at 12. What? They want them to start at 8? That is true. That's why we got community baby showers, for that exact reason. Ain't nobody over here talking to these people. Now, listen, I'm not talking about these women right now. I'm talking about there's enough people that's out here not talking to these kids. So then that means they're going to learn from whatever, from wherever. So what if they start, like he just said, having kids younger? Because I could do it all by myself and I just felt like doing it. Why not? My mama did it. My mama did it.
Prince, no, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Basically, okay? Shout out to Steve D. He said lots of nonsense material, messy. Make sure you practice your woo-saw breathing. I need to. Thank you, hun. Appreciate you for the reminder. Shout out to the original man in the building. Appreciate you, hun. Paging Dr. Umar. Where is Dr. Umar? We waiting for you, boo. We know you ain't gonna talk about that fresh and fit. We already know. This is why, again, I can't deal with you pro-blacks either, because I ain't heard none of you nowhere, no how speaking on that ish. Because it's the black women don't do anything wrong. They can do whatever the hell that they want. So let that sugar honey iced tea go as well. I hear you. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let that go.
Did y'all see that shit?
Yeah, we saw it. But they gonna act like they didn't see it. That's all right. Come on, y'all. Come on with these crazy people.
What are you ladies doing? All children are best served with a 2-parent household. They need that father in their life and in their development. And Aisha, what do you say to that?
My response is, I don't listen to the naysayers. I live my life on my terms.
Remember, they gonna come and say, I live my life on my terms. They talking about the naysayers. Now, mind you, pretty sure that there are psychologists, psychiatrists, therapists, and all the other people that say it is better and best to have 2 parents in a child's life because they need a mother and a father, but she wants to put it off as naysayers, okay? Remember this, y'all. Remember this.
Based on having the least amount of regret, right? Because the same people who are naysayers are out there dating however they want, however many people they want, creating babies, broken homes. For me.
So she is fathoming herself after all the ratchets that are out there up on Kendra G talking about, I got 8 kids by 15 different men, and now I want to get married. She's talking about those people right now. This is the smart person. I'm going to go ahead and assume she went to college, y'all, okay? This is the smart person comparing herself to those people. Why would she do that? So that she could make an excuse for this dumbass decision by a dummy. This dumbass decision by a dummy. Let me rewind that because I can't even believe these dummies are up here saying this and that there will be people following this foolishness.
I don't listen to the naysayers. I live my life on my terms based on having the least amount of regret, right? Because the same people who are naysayers are out there dating however they want, however many people they want, creating babies, broken homes. For me, a single mother by choice household is one that is filled with love.
You are creating a broken household too. I don't care how you want to try to change it. You just said what it is that they're doing, which is exactly what you're doing. Just because you got money and you got IVF, you are creating the same broken home that those people are, that we should be trying to stop. But instead, you got these smart black women that says, we're going to go ahead and do more. Yay! We're going to help to make it even worse. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Yeah, sis, go, sis. Yeah, sis, go, sis. Child, y'all already know I can't take
You cannot make this shit up.
it up if you tried. I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. Shout out to the original man for another 2. I'm a black woman. Here you go. Like that. Oh no. You're not gonna pick and choose. Y'all gonna be out here looking like half damn crazy ass fools. We gonna show all the half damn craziness. All right. You can do what you want. Guess what? I'm black too. I'm a black woman, and I can do what I want to. And I'm gonna show all this dysfunction. You heard? Like it, love it. I do not give a damn. Shout out to ex Bobby Vegas. Ex. Ooh. Ex Bobby Vegas X. Okay. Shout out to you, hon. Appreciate you. She said broken homes. Shaking my, like she not doing the same damn MFing thing, right?
Prince, no, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
I can't. Doing the exact same thing. But this is somebody who has got airs about them because they got money. I can do it. I'm not the same as those ratchets that are out there dating people. Oh, so you can't get someone to date. So now you're feeling some kind of way, maybe? I don't know. I'm just asking the questions. I'm just making comments. I don't know. I'm just saying. But this is, y'all. Shout out to Blade Daywalker. Thank you so much for another 10. He says she full of it. We know. Trust me. We already see it, right? I'm a behavioral analyst, and I wrote and warned about this economic situation in my book 10 years ago. Guess who's laughing now while I build my new yacht? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. No, they don't want to listen. This is a problem with black women. I'm saying it. I'm a black woman. I mean it. You don't want to listen. Want to do what we want. And then when something goes wrong, say, you need protection. And where's everybody at? And it's not fair. And then they'll say.
The racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Everything is racist. White supremacy, discrimination, and racism.
We come to this path, a lot of us from love. We deeply desire to have these children. We spend time and we take the time to get to know these babies. We talk to them because part of it is because we have to, right? We're laying the foundation for telling them their conception story. So that takes a lot of time. And so to anybody out there who is on the fence, who's thinking about, should I do this or should I not? My response would be, try.
Oh, if there's anyone on the fence about becoming a single mother, me as the PhD ABCD person says, try it. Try to get pregnant, child. Go ahead and try to become a single mother, child. You go, girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord, help the coloreds, Lord. Please, Lord, help the coloreds. I can't take it. Shout out to Team Peterson. I'm at a loss of words, y'all. You know that rarely happens. Shout out to Team Peterson. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Shout out to you for being a channel member. He says, single mom by choice. You'll be perpetually single. Well, let's not even forget that part. But obviously they were being single anyway, and that's the reason for all this. She acted like her life came to an end because she got divorced at 29, and that was it.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care. Jerry.
And we don't. And we're going to remember all this. And we're going to say, get together with your groups and figure it out together because we do not care. That's on you. You want to do. Just try it. If anyone says anything, just try it. Because fertility starts to be difficult after 35. And I'm telling you, so you should believe me. But when Kevin was telling you, you shouldn't have believed him because he didn't know what he was talking about. Even though I'm saying the exact same thing. Listen to me. Listen to black women. Because we know them ninjas don't know. Them niggas don't know. We know, child. We can tell you anything, child, okay? But then you'll be over here talking about white. You're talking white supremacists, talking points. Go straight to hell. I'm telling you in advance. Save it, sis. Tell it to your mama, okay? I'm blaming her right now. Shout out to Kevin, the software tester, for another 5. Appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. He says, so the person who runs a clinic is advising women to be single moms. What incentive does she have to suggest this? I was thinking the same thing. I think this is her group that she made up. She got to be getting something. She got to be getting something from it. I'm telling you. Absolutely. This is half damn crazy. And ain't nobody going to think that far ahead as far as that's concerned.
Did y'all see that shit?
They do not care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
Jerry.
You cannot make this shit up.
Quiet the noise. Ask yourself, what is it that you're going to regret most at the end of your life? Because at the end of your life, it's just you and the person in the mirror. Ask yourself, what am I going to regret most?
Ooh, y'all, maybe she's saying they should do this so they don't end up alone. So then when you're at the end of your life, you got your kids to come back and take care of your ass. You heard her. When you look at the end of your life and all you have is you in the mirror, but go ahead and have some kids because then they can take care of you. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I just heard. Shout out to the original man for another 5. He said, I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blackity black, black, y'all. I think that's my new song, child. I think that's my new song about erase color, child. Put upon. Just everything is a put upon. It's a problem. It's an issue. Nothing is right. Everything is wrong. Nothing goes the right way. It's white supremacy. It's discrimination. It's racist. Some can't find a man. Crusty, dusty, rusty, musty. We should open up our options. The white man don't want us. Oh my God. Get yourself a white man. You get a white man. Open up your options. Oh my God. I want to have a black kid. No, divest. Oh my God. Swirl. Oh my God. Do this. Oh my God. Date an alien. Shout out to Salma. Y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. You freaking getting kicked out all over creation. You sitting up here with a ton of student loan debt. That's racist. Hell, you see a baby on the side of the road. That's racist. What isn't racist? I'm still waiting for y'all to send me a video where there's a black biatch accepting accountability for anything because it's all disproportionately appropriation. Wait, disproportionately affected. My bad. We are disproportionately affected. Disproportionately affected. Oh my God. This is all just going to get worse and worse and worse. And who suffers? Who suffers? Are the kids, because then there'll be these biatches that are putting their kids in the bathtub, all of the one video. They'll be over here doing whatever they did to the other woman that biatch did in the Bronx, and now she out on bail. Or that biatch that dragged her kid across the damn lot by their hair. But, you know, F all that. That's all Jermaine's fault, child. That's all Jermaine's fault.
That makes sense. Let me ask you this, Aisha, and I do want to kind of piggyback on the points that you're making, because I hear that criticism a lot as I have been very public in my ongoing journey towards single motherhood by choice. And, I'm a lawyer.
My ongoing journey to single motherhood by choice, child.
By trade, so I'm a geek and I'm a factoid nerd, and so I started doing the research, right, and looking at the data. And I know that you know this because you talk about it on your podcast, and I love that. The reality is, when you start looking at kind of measurable differences in children in single parent homes and dual parent homes, oftentimes the distinction that people are speaking to, whether it's greater mental health challenges or academic challenges or things of this nature, it's not whether or not it's two parents or one parent. It's, is there a change within the childhood household dynamic? So when you're talking about going from two parents to single parents or a divorce situation, that can often yield some of these detrimental outcomes that people are projecting onto single moms by choice, versus when that is the only household family scenario that the child knows, they actually...
She acting like they creating something new. You hear her with this gobbledygook? Do you hear this bitch with this gobbledygook right now trying to act like they're creating something new? Bitch, it don't matter. matter if the man was leaving, because y'all say they leave when you get pregnant. They already know about a home without the damn man in it. Half of the daggone kids don't even know their fathers because y'all don't know their fathers. Or there's a plethora of people, shout out to Maury Povich, or the fact that you go ahead and got rid of him because you mad because the man don't want you no more, or he ain't doing what you want him to do. You get rid of him. So she's trying to sit up here like, if they know this dynamic, we ain't talking about divorcing biatches. Y'all ain't even making it to the altar. Ooh, child. Oh my goodness. This is such bullshit, y'all. And these people will sit up here and eat it the F up. Yo. Ooh, child. When is Candace Owen going to get a hold of this? I'm going to have to send this to her.
Fare just as well as children that are coming from, consistent two-parent home options. So I think that's a really important misnomer to speak about. Talk about village. We all know the African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. We know this is true. You are a single mother by choice.
It takes a village to raise a child. We know this is true. Don't need no man. Don't need no father. Don't need no husband. We just need a village. If that's not the dumbest shit from a person who's supposed to be smart, whoo, child.
Aisha, but you have a village. Tell me about it.
I do have a village. And I go into this more with my new podcast series that's called Start to Finish Motherhood. And with this podcast series and the support community that I created around it called Melanated Single Mothers by Choice, we go deeper. I take women through how to go about creating that village. And so you create that village.
How the hell she know the kid is 9? How the hell she know when the kid is 9? She don't even know what the hell it is that she's doing is working, has work, makes sense or nada. Even though the statistics say it doesn't, but she's just going to go on with this. And then fools will go ahead and follow this fool, these idiots, these dummies with this foolishness detrimental to the rest of us. Now we got to be worried about your spine. Meaning not these two women, but people that's going to follow this stupid ass advice. Not that they weren't already, but they're going to be out here. Yeah, Eboni said. And then when shit don't work out, make sure you carry your ass back to Aisha and Eboni.
With whomever is around you. So if you are trying to conceive, you found and have been lucky enough to find other single mother by choice in your community, or you found virtual community, start there. I found that by being vulnerable and sharing my story, more people opened up and more people became members of my village.
Imagine if you opened up and you shared with a damn man instead of trying to tell him what to do, tell him how to act, tell him where you want him to go, how you want him to get there, everything he needs to make, everything he needs to do, all the children that he needs to take care of that don't belong to him, trying to boss him around, trying to be the damn man. Imagine how that would work if you would stop doing all that crap. Because y'all don't think that that's how allegedly Eboni acts. I don't know about this lady here, but y'all don't think allegedly that's not how Eboni acts.
And so I created the village with the family that I was born into. They're all older. And then I just grew that village a little bit more with my single mother by choice friends and my work community.
Oh, so it's the sisterhood that's out here. That's the village. A bunch of women who couldn't make a relationship work. A bunch of women who couldn't make a marriage work. A bunch of women who couldn't hold on to a man. A bunch of women with a bunch of failed relationships. So a bunch of Kendra G guests. Got it, sis. Great village, child. Great village.
And that's the village that supports me.
Excellent. Before we let you go, Aisha, talk to us about the community that you've helped create, MOCA SMCs. What is it, and what resources and supports do you offer single moms?
So MOCA SMC, the sister of MOCA SMC, has grown up. It's called Melanated Single Mothers by Choice. And with that,
melanated single mothers by choice, just because they toss that word melanated in there, it's supposed to mean something. Gosh, Lord have effing mercy.
Community, I help women foster these close relationships. We foster bonds. We get together. We meet with each other. We go to brunch. We meet with each other.
So they sisterhooding it up. Okay, that's what I hear. They are sisterhooding it up. Okay. We go to brunch, we go to dinner, we hang out, we talk, we drink wine. Sounds like Sex in the City to me, okay? You know, you could do all that without kids, but you know, you can't tell them nothing. We know everything. You can't tell us. We do what we want. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. Okay. There's already a low sperm count amount. So of course they're, you know, I saw someplace else they was complaining about that when we looked at the cryobank before. But with remember with the Brat and Judy, they were saying that there was none, so they had to go get the white man sperm. White man it up, y'all. White man it up. Okay.
There's kids. Our kids play together on playgrounds. We try to get together maybe once a month in person, and then virtually once a week. We call it Tell It Thursdays. So it's a meeting through Zoom in the community. And this way people get to talk through the challenges, their decision making, and we help to give them that confidence that they need.
I heard that. Aisha Jenkins, dear, we appreciate your candor and your vulnerability. Thanks for joining me.
Girl, shut up. Just shut the hell up. All of them. Okay. I'm just so just not surprised. And yet this is so dumb. This is so dumb. But anything for what is quote unquote easy, no work to be put in, whatever it is to ish on black men, of course, shout out to y'all. And that's got nothing with me with the black male identified, because I know y'all biatches is going to come through with that foolishness. What it has to do with is that when you have children, you should be thinking of someone other than your damn self. You should be thinking about the best way to bring up a child and what's best for them. And these bitches don't be thinking that far. They be thinking about themselves. It's all about them, what they want, they eggs, they fibroids, their time, their age, all that bullshit. If it mattered to you, then you would work it out with someone that you think is appropriate to be with and raise them together. It's so selfish to say that you're going to sit up here and just have this daggone kid go to the cryo bank. And then after that, though, y'all off the hook. Okay. At least after that, you off the hook. You ain't got to worry about no child support. You ain't got to worry about them coming back to come at you, go for you, check on you, give you a hard time. Okay. But when this fails, and I probably won't be here for it, so any of you younger people, remember this conversation, you get on YouTube and make sure you talk about it and reference me, because this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Just making it worse. Okay, fine. Making it worse for the community. But there ain't no community any daggone way. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what they say. Anything that's easy and debaucherous, ratchet, ghetto, that's what they support. Anything that makes sense, requires a little bit of work, is a part of something that makes sense. She's talking about a village. How about a freaking family in the damn home? How about that? Child. We're not going to say that. Nope. Rather go for the debauchery, the debaucherous, or whatever, however you want to look at it. I'm over it. Whatever. These people, y'all, don't fall for this. Just whoever else. Single motherhood ain't the way. I don't care what these people say. Figure out a way to work with some man, not any man. Okay. Do your vetting. Make sure that you ain't out here becoming a single mother. It ain't easy. It ain't easy to have kids. It's not easy to raise kids. They're a pain in the ass. You'll never hear me say anything different. They're difficult. There are issues. God forbid if there are any health issues. They are expensive as ish. They always want something. They never stop. Even when they're adults, they still ask for sugar, honey, iced tea. Trust me, I know. Okay. Whenever they got a problem, they coming to you. When everything's perfect, you won't hear from them. That's how it works. And the gist of it, okay? Shout out to those that don't have any kids. Keep it that way. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, I've had enough. It's been 2 hours. I can't do Kendra G tonight. I can't do it. These people have drained the F out of me, okay? Whoo, but I appreciate you. Shout out to Blade Day Walker for the 5. He said, you're right. It's not a community. It's an ethnic outpost. It's half damn crazy. I don't even know what to say no more.
You cannot make this shit up.
To leave it at that. Shout out to Jay Hart, a baby made in a petri dish. They just need to go out there and find that baby sitting on the side of the road, and then they can have that baby. Go take care of that one. Yeah, not to mention all the babies that need to be cared for that are out there in foster homes and foster care, waiting to be adopted, all that. I guess that's just out the window, right? All right, fine. Let that be out the window. Sheesh. And then when someone white goes and adopts them, then they're going to say, how can they help them racially? That's inappropriate. You can't do this. They shouldn't be adopting our kids. It's like, you cannot win. So why?